And #1 now.
You're listening to Heffron and Reep. Heffron and Reep. Rated #1 podcast by the World Podcasting Federation and the Podcast Ranking Association. No, for reals. It says it right here.
This is the epicenter of audio frequency entertainment.
I love it.
It's awesome.
Can't get enough of it.
Oh, yeah. You guys are the best.
Heffron and Reep.
I love you, love you, love you.
The Heffron and Reep Show.
All right, we're back for another episode. Well, some of us are back. Mr. John Heffron is on the road. You're listening to Heffron and Reep, by the way. Thanks for tuning in. John Reep sitting in. I've got the controls this time. This is John without the H, Reep. And as always, well, not always, but as of late, we have the beautiful Rachel Butera sitting in as well.
Thank you.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. How was your weekend?
It was full of nothing.
That's good.
Yeah, I did a whole lot of nothing for the first time in a long, long time. Felt good.
When you do nothing, what is that? Do you just sit in and watch TV?
I laid on the couch for most of Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
TV on and off, sleeping on and off, and that's just about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I do that almost every time I come back from the road.
Yeah, well, how could you not?
Because it's like, I've been gone. The last thing I want to do is go out and do more stand-up.
Exactly.
I don't have to,
Yeah.
so I'll just be lazy with the wife and just do nothing, which I love. But you were pretty busy the weekend before, right? I mean, didn't you do a lot of stuff?
Well, last week. So we did this show. I co-hosted the Andy Dick podcast last Wednesday.
How was that?
That was fun.
Yeah.
We had Charles Fleischer on as a guest, who, is the
Roger
voice of Roger
Rabbit.
Rabbit and a million others. So I do voices. I had to sit and do voices in front of him. Man.
How was that?
It was tough. I mean, I just did it. I tried to not look at him, but...
he's so fast.
He's a genius. I mean, he's a scientist. He wrote this dissertation for Cornell, and I was reading excerpts as, like, Whoopi Goldberg, as Wanda Sykes in front of him, and I just tried not to look at him. It was hard. But it was fun.
Well, how was Andy Dick, though? I mean, is he on the wagon, off the wagon? I know that guy.
I always forget what on and off means.
Well,
off means...
He's drinking.
He is
Right.
drinking, then he's on because he just got out of yet another rehab, and so he's doing really well right now.
Okay.
He's like pounding the pumpkin seeds and the coconut juice and,
Oh, really?
all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Now, where does he do his podcast from? Is
He
that
does
from...
it from my friend Nuzzy's living room. Do you know Dave Nussbaum? Nuzzy?
I don't think so. Maybe.
He
It sounds like I should.
You should. You should. Everybody should follow him. He's like decentlyfunny.com, and he's on Twitter as the Nuzzy, and he does this podcast from his living room in West Hollywood. He gets great guests. He's had tons of people on.
Nice.
there. Yeah.
Well, today is also a very sad day because it's September 11th.
I know.
Yeah, 9/11.
I mean, let me before we do that
Must
though,
we?
because John's not here, and I told him I'd do it. I actually have a bet with him that I would make sure that I do this.
You have to do that.
So here we go.
You're listening to Heffron and Reep. One of the Johns is out, so per their agreement, when one's gone, the other will talk positive about them and plug dates for them in their absence for 15 seconds starting now.
Okay, everybody go to johnheffron.com or follow him on Twitter at John Heffron. His Facebook is facebook.com/Heffron. He's got a YouTube channel as well. It's youtube.com/comedian John Heffron, and you can see him live at Grand Rapids.
Okay,
There you
now
go.
back to the show.
I didn't make it, John. Almost.
He
Okay.
posted a picture on Facebook from wherever he is right now. Did you see it?
Yeah, I don't know where that was hilarious.
Yeah.
There was like is that on his Twitter?
I think
or
it
his
was.
Facebook?
I saw it on Facebook.
He's in a high-rise hotel or something.
Oh yeah,
And
the
there's,
guy looking. at
There's
his-
like a dude on his window with a suction cup, like outside his window. Like I guess he was cleaning it or something. It looked like
He came out of the bathroom and there was a guy like suspended like Spider-Man style from
that
the
would
top of the building.
scare the shit out
oh,
of me.
Yeah,
Because I walk around naked anyway, and I'd be like, all right,
great.
you just ruined my boner.
Boner gone. It was,
But we have another guest in here today. My main man Zach Selwyn.
what's up, dude?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I didn't know if I could talk to.
Yeah, now you can
Butera.
talk.
All right.
I've
Hi, how are
formally
you?
introduced you, so now it's everyone knows who you are.
This guy looks like John Hamm. Did people tell you this?
Oh,
Ooh.
really? All right.
Look at that.
You're like
Nice.
have his eyes like exactly.
Nice.
It's actually scaring me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm Jewish, so it's not kosher. to
Is
be
he not
ham.
Jewish?
Well, there's a ham in there.
Did you see
You
that?
can't eat ham.
Did you guys see that picture posted yesterday of John Hamm walking down the street
That was
with no
me.
underwear?
That was me.
I was going to say, did the eyes match the dick?
I haven't seen that picture. Is he hung well or something?
Well, I think it's Photoshop, but it was like the exact outline of a giant cock and balls, like as if he was walking down the street with no underwear on.
Where was this?
They posted on some shitty, gossip website.
Okay,
But then it was
TMZ
all,
or something?
PressedHam.com.
It was all ham sausage. Yeah, it was all over Facebook yesterday.
Wow.
And all the girls were
Well,
trolling.
I'm glad I missed that one. But I guess you do look like John Hamm.
I haven't heard that one ever.
Your eyes
What do you give
are
a lot,
scary.
Dan?
I always used to get two guys, mainly famous guys. Brendan Fraser for some reason. All right, only when I'm shirtless. And then I used to hear Robert Downey Jr. a lot,
Nothing. No, John
at
Hamm
all.
all the way.
but mainly when I had a needle in my arm.
See, that's good. See, I always get like Beaker
Yeah, no, mine are
from the
Yeah.
Muppets.
Mine are like handsome choices. I'm like, all right, I'll take
That's
those.
good. But if you look, I
Beaker.
mean, I got red hair.
Right.
And then I've got the tiny mouth and no lips.
Tiny mouth.
See
And
that?
no,
Look at that.
you do have a little. I have a little
Zoom
mouth
into
too,
that.
though. My mouth is too small for my face as
But
well.
you got nice lips. See,
They're
I got like no lips. The first time I kissed a girl, I gave her a paper cut. That was pretty sad.
But you're married. Someone loves your lips.
That's right. My wife loves my lips, so that's good enough. But where were you guys? I want to get back to this sad topic. Where were you guys 11 years ago
Must
today?
be.
What was your deal? You're like a New Jersey girl, so were you around?
I was literally putting my bra on to go get on the train to take it downtown. I was going to go to the gym before my work that day. I worked at a porno publishing company in Chinatown at the
I
time.
love it.
I was writing porn.
You were writing porn?
I was writing porn for magazines. Yeah.
I remember you.
Oh, from magazines.
Oh yeah,
I remember you,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, you remember my letters?
Oh, yeah.
I wrote for
stuff.
Shaved Orientals, Hot Chocolate, Cuddles, and some incest digests that were just the biggest sellers on planet Earth.
Incest Digest.
All the prisoners would buy them, and that was this woman's. There was a female Jamaican porno publisher, and her bread and butter were these incest digests. It was scary.
No kidding.
Yeah, it was.
Wait,
fucking
so
great.
what's the biggest one in the incest? Because that could go lots of ways.
Well, they would have so many. It would be like there would be scenarios with grandparents, and it was so disgusting, and it was the most depressing place on it. You would think like
you had to write stories.
I had to write them. She took old stories and we refashioned them, we redid them.
Oh
Oh my god!
And I was like,
That's so awesome.
I can't wait to write for porn. This is going to be the best thing on earth. It was the most depressing fucking
course.
place
Right.
on planet Earth. It was me and all guys. They were miserable, all of them.
Oh my God.
It was just horrible. But anyway.
No, I love this.
And then
This is a great
and then-
tangent to go off on.
And
right?
then the first tower
Then
went
the tower
down.
fell. No.
No, I remember just real quick. A buddy of mine, he had a subscription. My old roommate had to like a Playboy or something, and then they every now and then would give gifts. Like he got this CD of like sex stories that were read by like hot sounding girls and
Yeah.
stuff. But there was one on there that was just weird. It was like a guy who he got a girl out of a bar and he got back to his car and he was messing around and she took her legs off. She had no legs.
Nice.
And then he would get into legs. She was spitting on my cock like a thing on a blah, blah, blah. It was hilarious. Oh, does that count?
That's so.
Oh,
I said the C word.
swear jar.
Yeah, he doesn't know. We have a swear jar.
No, I've heard the show. I've heard
yes.
you donate some money to the Wounded
Every time we
Warrior
cuss,
Project. I think it's
a
pretty
buck
great.
goes to the Wounded Warriors. So, but yeah, please continue. I love the point. We'll have to go more on that later, though. It's hilarious.
I could
That's
go. I could
What's
go
this
on.
like? What's the sickest thing you had to write? I mean, did they tell you like you have to write this, or did you have to come up with it out of the blue?
Well, they were sort of already written. What she had done was she bought this publishing company that already existed years ago, and all this stuff was written, and it just needed to be updated and rewritten because how much new stuff for incest can you and sex can you come up with?
Yeah.
So I would take it and read through it and edit it and rewrite it and just update it and freshen it up with like newer terms and stuff.
Right.
We had a list of words for pussy. It was like 3 pages long.
Honey pot.
Yeah, it went cunny. Like
A cunny?
cunny. You never heard cunny?
Am I,
No, I
am
like
I giving a lot of money right
no,
now?
well, I'm counting that one.
A cunny? I've never heard of that.
Cunny.
How do you spell that?
Cunny.
Wow.
No, I thought there'd be a T in there.
Yeah.
No, that's cunty.
There we go.
So it would update them, and it would just be gross. It would be like, then Grandma took her teeth out and started blowing her nephew. It was just so disgusting.
You guys mind if I catch a beat right now?
Go for it, buddy. Go for it.
How could you not?
Okay, so you were getting ready to go to that job.
But I hear my mother scream. I was living with my mother in a 1-bedroom apartment in New Jersey at the time. Can it get any fucking worse? Yeah, it can. So She screams. I'm like, what's the matter? I run in. We see the first tower got hit by a plane, and we're like, oh, of course, it's a small plane. Something.
Could you see it from where you were, or did you sit on TV?
No, on TV.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't live that close to the city. But,
Okay.
But so then we kept watching, and then obviously the horror unfolded, and I
Right.
didn't go to work. My work was closed for the next week because I worked in Chinatown, not far from Ground Zero.
Wow.
Closed down, and but I couldn't get out of bed
All
for 8
porn
days
had to be
anyway.
put on hold for 1 week. Thanks
No
a lot,
jerking
terrorists.
off.
Way to go, Al Qaeda.
A lot of prison riots.
People
that
are
week.
trying to jack off in prison, and you had to go and blow up buildings.
I know, in prison they didn't
Cell
give a
block.
shit about 9/11, right? They're like, where's my incest?
Cell block D pissed off, motherfucker.
What about you, Zach? Where were you?
My
man?
story's kind of boring. I was in LA and I just started dating my now wife, and we were just like asleep. And my roommate came in and was like, "You better get up." New York City, we're under attack, is what he said. And I was like, what? Now, the scariest thing for me is that my brother lived down there. And my brother was going to NYU, so that was my main concern at the time. So I called my mother, who's this crazy Jewish mom,
Right.
who freaks out over everything. And of course, she can't get in touch with my brother in New York. And I'm like, Mom, how's Jesse? Have you heard from my brother? Have you heard from him? And my mom goes, what? You have no idea what's going on? The towers are on fire. Oh my God, what just fell? Ah. I'm like, of course I know what's going on. Why do you think I'm calling you?
Right.
No, just wondering how he is at
Checking
like
in
6 in the morning.
6 a.m. Yeah, but it was, of course, everyone on the East Coast is going to work.
Yeah.
Here,
Right.
we were all sleeping because we're all, 3 hours earlier.
Yeah,
course.
I remember I was living in Los Feliz at the time.
That's where I live.
Yeah. I was living off of Rodney Drive with a roommate at the time, Joe Stevens. And he was this crazy actor guy. But I was asleep because the night before I went out to the Comedy Store and, I didn't get in until 2 o'clock. So I fall asleep with the TV on. And I just woke up and I just saw smoke coming out of the
Jesus
thing. I'm
Christ.
like, what is this? And then I missed the whole thing. Like it already happened. Both towers already fell.
Yeah.
And so I missed the whole thing. I just remember being pissed off. Like really feeling like I want to go punch somebody right now because we've never been attacked in my lifetime. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what it was. I looked at it like, damn, we are under attack.
Well, yeah. I mean, the
And that's what it was.
You're from, Hickory.
I'm
You
from
gotta
Hickory.
stand up.
Yeah, I was ready to go grab my shotgun.
you had like the Confederate and the American regular flag. Right?
Right. For whatever cause is necessary. But I just remember being pissed off and then that was just really sad for a long time.
It was just feelings that you never felt before. You know what I mean? It was like I remember I was like sort of having a panic attack, but then I was like, I got to go ride my bike. And my mother's like, what are you doing? I go, I just got to go ride my bike right now. I got to get outside and ride my bike. And I took my fucking bike outside and like went riding around the neighborhood, but I was like dizzy and confused and just, I didn't even know what I was doing.
Oh, I know. All right, go ahead.
if you don't ride your
That's
bike,
it.
the terrorists win.
This is the only interesting story I have from that day. We were all like in that weird haze, exact same thing. I went over to El Pollo Loco at the
Crazy
Beverly
Chicken.
Connection, the Crazy Chicken for lunch because I was just like, I don't know, I'm gonna go get something to eat, and I went with my buddy. And Craig Kilborn was on the air that time, and he was sitting in the El Pollo Loco. And I'm a huge fan, or I used to be, wherever the fuck he is.
Gilmore, I thought he was great, man.
Yeah.
He was good.
I don't know why he tried to be getting movies and stuff.
He
but
didn't go the
He
Greg
didn't do it.
Kinnear
He was in,
route. He tried
old
to
school.
follow Greg Kinnear,
He
but
was
it
in
didn't
old
happen.
school.
He did
Bottom
pretty good
line
in old
This
school,
is where a lot of people don't like the guys. I went up to him and I go, "Hey man, how's it going?" And he goes, "You hear the news?" And I'm like, and I go,
Wait, did you know him? Did he know you?
No, he didn't know me.
Oh,
And I
I love
go,
that.
yeah. And he goes, "Yeah, they're canceling us tonight."
Oh, so
Like, are
LA.
you serious, dude?
So LA.
Dick.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I like it when you meet celebrities and they talk to you as if they already know you. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Because a lot of times they're not sure if they've already met you. You know what I mean? Because celebrities meet a lot of people. And
But also,
the
they
last-
don't know who you might be, so they got to be nice to you.
That's
You might
true.
be somebody.
Right.
And you never want to be
That's
that
true.
guy who you've already met someone and then you go, hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it just really demeaned that other person
I know.
and made them feel bad. So the best way to handle that is just say, nice to see you.
Yeah.
Not nice to see you again.
Good to see you.
Because there is a chance you've met the person.
Right.
Right.
Not nice to meet you because maybe you already did that. Just nice to see you.
Only
Nice
in
to see
LA,
you.
there's strategies for salutations. I mean, Jesus Christ.
In New
Just go
York,
with
it's
nice
like,
to
"Hey,
see
you
you."
fucking
It's like,
doing?"
what's up?
Right.
Fuck
outta here.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
But I love it when you meet someone and they just start talking to you like they already know you. You know,
Yeah.
because they're not sure, and then that's just funny to me. Vince
There's a
Vaughn's
lot
like
of
that too. But God, I just lost my thought. There was who did this? Kilborn. All right, whatever.
Anyway, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so that was that. And then I was like, what a day.
Was that the day of
That was
9/11?
9/11 in the afternoon.
Day. Canceled the show.
You dick.
That's so funny.
Give me, I'll put some
Totally.
money in the
Counting
swear
that.
jar.
I owe like $8,000 to the swear jar. I've only been on the show 2.5.
We have other things I want to plug before I forget. We have a new thing on heffernandreap.com. That's our new website. It's finally up. It's awesome. Go check it out. We have a bonus show on there. While I was in Detroit shooting Black Sky, I sat down with Kyle Davis, who's one of the actors, and we shot the shit for about 45 minutes. And that you can get that on heffernandreap.com, the bonus show. And go check it out. It's actually a really good interview. And we've got an Amazon link now. So, Christmas is coming up. Believe it or not. I know it's early, but...
Not for Zach.
People like to... That's true. Sorry.
I married a Shiksa.
Oh,
so he's good.
I celebrate.
Right.
The point is, if you go to Heffern and Reap, if you want to help us out, here's how you can do it, okay? You don't have to spend any money. First, you just talk about us, all right? Just go tell other people, hey, listen to heffernandreap.com. They're hilarious. Or you don't have to say .com, just Heffern and Reap. 2, go to the website. There's a link, an Amazon link on heffernandreap.com. If you're going to go shop online anyway, you might as well go to our website first. Click on that link. It takes you to Amazon. Then, we get a little something from that. It doesn't cost you any money because you're already going there anyway, and it helps us keep the lights on over here. So go check that out, and let's get into some Zach. Oh, wait.
Heffron and Reap. Subject change.
I can see why John Heffron loves this now. It's so addicting. All right. So let's get into Zach Selwyn over here.
Hey, John. Nice to see you, man.
Nice to see you. No, how long do we go back?
Not long. Couple years.
3
years, maybe.
Yeah, I met you through a buddy, Mike Sinisi.
Yeah.
And
Mike.
You had a show with him.
I did. I had a show on Discovery Science Channel with Mike. We did 2 shows. We did Catch It, Keep It. Canceled. And
what was the idea there?
That was basically, we'd give away very valuable prizes to people who could construct a way to save them from being destroyed. So we would throw like a $3,000 TV off a building, and like 3 total, lug heads would have to build like a net to catch it. And if it still worked, they got to keep it.
Oh, no, that sounds pretty cool.
It was kind of cool. And then we did that. We did a Pumpkin Chunkin' too, which was a great.
Oh, yeah.
That's
What's
a fun
that?
show. That's a bunch of rednecks out in Delaware shooting pumpkins long distances and like homemade catapults and trebuchets and
Are
stuff
you a
like that.
redneck?
No,
I'm a Metro Jethro.
Right.
That means I'm half redneck, half city guy.
Okay.
I used to be total redneck. Now you fall in that category a little bit.
I'm a Hebe-Billy.
Hebe-Billy.
Where are you
Is that what you
from?
said?
Tucson, Arizona.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
There's Jews there?
But you know why? Because people retire there. They need doctors.
Oh, so it's like Florida.
Exactly.
Like Boca.
It's Florida in the desert.
Okay.
Exactly. So I met John. Mike was a friend of John's and had John come out to one of my shows, and then we've been on the road a few times. We've hung out a lot. We made some good songs together and had a lot of drinks together, which is good.
Done that in Nashville.
Went to Nashville together, played out in Zanies. That was great.
Right. And I've had you come, where else did you open up for me? Somewhere else.
I was supposed
like
to go to
Irvine or something. No, it wasn't Irvine. No, it was in the Improv on Melrose.
The Improv, yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
But
Fun.
Zach's hilarious. He's got a lot of funny songs. And he's not just a comedian. He's also he's got his own band. What's the band?
Lobo Zachariah. That's my fake name.
What is it?
Zachariah. And the
Lobos?
Lobos Riders.
All right. Zachariah and the Lobos
So
Riders.
I do a country thing too. But that's getting harder to keep up these days.
What's that?
It's just hard to get people out past 7 when you have 2 children like me. It's like all my friends are like, what are you talking about? 8:30, I'm in bed, dude.
Yeah.
Not seeing your band at the hotel cafe.
When was the last time you played with those guys?
We played actually 2 weeks ago at a festival. So it was like a daytime weekend thing, Mount Baldy. But we're going out. We're going to Joshua Tree in November.
Where's that?
Out.
Is that
Happy
like
and Harriet's.
you two started that or something?
Yeah.
It's like-
it's a real place, the
is
Joshua
it?
Tree National Forest. Yeah, they have a bunch of honky tonks.
I didn't know
out there.
that.
No, it's
Wait,
great.
you don't know that the Joshua Tree is a geographic location?
No, I thought it was just a tree.
album?
I didn't know it was a place.
Get
I
out
also
of
know
here.
it's an
Are you
album.
kidding right now?
No, I'm not kidding.
No, it's a real desert town.
You gotta go.
Oh, that's cool.
It's awesome. It's a meth town.
It's 29
festival
Palms
every year.
outside of it is like the scariest meth place ever
Really?
I've ever seen. I couldn't wait to get out of there. But inside Joshua Tree National Forest, it's like you're on another planet. You
Yeah,
got to
it's cool.
go.
So the forest
Come
is
on
just
out.
all Joshua trees?
Yeah.
And
desert.
rocks and desert. It's like there.
Great place to shroom.
Very nice.
People camp at the bottom of. But you can climb these rocks. It's like life on Mars. It's crazy.
Cool. Are you done? When's the last time you did mushrooms?
A long time ago, really. I think 2002.
Really?
Yeah. My
Was it crazy?
psychedelic drugs scene has kind of died off. Not really.
Well, you got kids and stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to be like tripping out and suddenly remember I forgot to
Change the
buy
diaper.
string cheese and shit. Yeah.
So
doing that, yeah, and we've met, we've done some songs, and
yeah,
I really
so
appreciate that.
I got this bit in my act. So I'm a married guy, and for some reason, being married in L.A. is just like you're not cool anymore. It's like you're not part of the gang. You gotta.
Really?
It's almost like you gotta drop your single friends and just hang out with other married
Married guy,
people.
yeah.
I
You
feel
know?
the opposite. I feel like such an outsider because everyone's married except me.
Well,
Really?
Yeah.
You should write a song about that.
How old are you?
How old do I look?
Ooh,
34.
Perfect.
then that's what he
That's
is.
how old I am.
How old am
34.
I? And I won't get insulted.
34.
Really?
I would say I'm not even sure how old you are. I'm going to guess Zach is. I'm going to go 35,
All right.
36,
I'm 37.
37.
Yeah.
I'm 40.
I'm
All
40.
right.
When's your birthday?
January 28th.
Okay, March 26th.
Nice.
Make out a little bit.
You're
Make
like
out.
3 months older than me. Well, happy birthday early whenever that comes around. Both. When's your birthday, Zach?
April 23rd.
April 23rd.
We're far away from everyone.
Are you an Aries?
Taurus.
Taurus.
Hey
Okay.
now.
So Zach, I got this bit about being married and how I feel like it's not cool. Like it's a bit about. It's just called the whips, and because that's what I am. I'm whipped. I wish I had a whip sound. Do you have
At
a
least
whip
you
sound?
admit it and you're all right with it.
There it is. I could just make it myself. So I wrote this gangster rap song because we're trying to make marriage look cool, like it's in a gang, trying to give it some street cred.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Bloods, you got the Crips with the whips.
Crips.
With the whips.
With the
You
whips.
make a W like that.
Whips.
I'm gonna get
yeah,
this
you gotta
accent
show off
now.
the wedding ring.
Like I don't
That's
have it
the
on right
key.
now, but the
Yeah,
ring
here's
finger
mine.
goes in the middle. Yeah. Boom! I'm whipped.
I like that you're so whipped you don't have your wedding ring on.
My
How'd you get away
wife,
with that
it's
shit?
in the safe.
It's in
Well,
this-
I was doing a movie in Detroit, and so I couldn't wear the ring. And then while she was visiting me once, she said, "Well, I'll just hang on to it because she doesn't trust me. Like I'll lose it, and like a maid will steal it or something."
Right.
So she took it home, and then I've come back, and it's not even been really brought up. And then the other day, she's like, "Oh, you want your ring back?" I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, you know what? I kind of like it with you not wearing
What?
it."
Why?
Yeah, because it's like now it's like a new thing. It's like we're dating or something.
Dude,
you know?
that's crazy.
I never heard.
I have a tan line.
Yeah.
Where my wedding ring goes.
It took me
Even if
forever
I
to get
take
that
it-
thing off too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Because you
it-
put it on 8 years ago.
Yeah,
when I
and
was
it
skinny.
molds to your finger, and then it becomes
you
part
can
of
see,
your skin.
See how my finger
Yeah.
is a little bit skinnier right there?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
But yours just
seriously-
slides right off.
Yeah, well, I have to.
That's what he said.
He's sweaty. That's why.
That's it.
So anyway, we wrote this song called The Whips, and I'm going to play it for you right
I'm
now.
whipped!
You want to hear it? Who wants to hear a song?
I want to hear
I
it.
Here
wanna
it
hear
goes.
I'm
Here's
I haven't
the
heard
whip.
this
It's got to
in a
be
while.
better than
It's
Sal's
going to
song
sound
there.
like a little bit of Snoop Dogg, maybe with a little NWA. That's what I wanted it to sound like. So here we go.
Oh shoot.
Sorry, I'm going to do the whole thing.
Parking lot attendant Bowman. We got a situation here. Married couple parked a full-size minivan in a compact spot.
Now it ain't cool to be hitched in LA. Everybody is single and some are gay, which is cool, man. Hey, that's the way they swing. But let me tell you how we do our thing. I'm whipped. I'm whipped. I'm whipped.
Uh oh.
Things just went from bad to worse. In this smog-filled city of dreams, single is the way to be, so it seems. Y'all come to the clubs flashing all that bling. I show up with my wedding ring. Now you might think that we ain't dope, cause our gang colors are butterscotch and taupe. Y'all wear do-rags and always look pissed. I'm walking around the mall with a honey-do list. So read my lips. No, I don't feel gypped, cause I got a beer gut when I used to be ripped. And I never talk back, I just keep my mouth zipped. There's a reason for that. I'm a member of the whip. I'm whipped.
You can't hear the girl voice in
Can't
there.
hear the girl.
Yeah.
I'm whipped.
There's a whole part here.
Yeah.
I miss my life of chaos and disorder. Y'all got blood,
And that's
y'all
Zach.
got crips with blazing guns strapped to their hips, but they ain't got nothing with the hollow point tips. Me and my wife, we the whips. Now I once said till death do us part. Now I'm in Trader Joe's with a shopping cart, getting egg white, substitute, and kale. I love my girl, but I want a bail. Find a dollar pint night, watch a fight right. Maybe find a nice little blunt to light, but I might get bitched out, yeah, with no doubt. And I can't handle sleeping on the couch again, my friend. Sure, my girl's a 10, but she wants me to take a swing dance lesson. So while you're watching the football game, I'll be learning how to
Kickball change.
I'm whipped.
I want to watch Glee.
I'm
Yeah,
whipped.
I'm trying to get
I
what she
forget this
says.
part.
Yeah.
I'm whipped.
It's too bad you can't hear all this part.
know.
It's pretty good.
I remember when my life was
Fancy free.
I'm whipped.
Come rub my feet.
I'm whipped.
Make me something to eat.
I'm whipped.
My soup is too wet.
How much worse is this gonna get? Y'all got bloods, y'all got crips.
I have so many things to say about this.
First of all, John Reed. I mean, this boy's rapping.
I know.
Yeah.
They're kicking ass.
It's like a Southern rapper. Does that exist?
Well, who did all the music?
A lot of
What-
them.
Well,
This is a guy named Leroy.
I wrote it.
course
Zach
it is.
wrote the second verse. I wrote the first verse. The music was a guy who lived in your backyard.
Yep. I have a couple of guys living in my backyard to keep my rent down.
I'm going to go ahead and turn it off.
Yeah, it's a good song, man. I haven't heard that in a while. The beat's pretty great.
Oh, it's break time? How much time exactly? Is it break time right now? 15 seconds. All right. When we come back, I want to get your opinion on that song, and we'll talk more with Zach. We'll be right back.
The Heffron and Reap Show will be right back.
Yeah, that was weird. We didn't get that second channel in there.
You're listening to the Toad Hop Network, radio worth watching.
The SodaStream Soda Maker is fun as hell. The kids are going to love it. There's 50 different flavors, and it's healthy. There's no fructose, corn syrup, or aspartame. So pick one up at Bed Bath & Beyond, Target, Macy's, Kohl's, and Walmart. Or just go to SodaStream.
My mum always says hard work never hurt anybody. Good advice as usual. So we worked very hard to make Geico.com very easy. Say you want to report a claim and follow its progress. You can do it all online at Geico.com. Not to mention perhaps saving a tidy sum of money on your car insurance. All it takes is a few clicks. So visit Geico.com today. Oh, and Mum, if you're listening, yes, I did wash behind my ears this morning.
Do you need cash now? If you own your car or other qualifying vehicle, City Loan will put cash in your pocket in as little as 15 minutes, 3,000, 5,000, or even more. Here's how it works. Just call City Loan at 877-CASH-SOS and tell us about your car. If you have the pink slip and the ability to pay back the loan, City Loan can lend you up to 60% of its value with no credit check, and you get to keep your car to drive. So if you need cash now for any reason, call City Loan at 877-CASH-SOS. That's 877-CASH-SOS. Online at 877-CASHSOS.com.
You know, I needed money fast. I asked for an advance through my work, but I was turned down. I tried everywhere to get a loan. Then I called City Loan, and I got the money I needed that same day. Thanks, City Loan.
Call 877-CASH-SOS today and get the money you need now. You'll thank us, too. All loans made pursuant to a California Department of Corporations Finance Lenders Law License.
Whoa, I can't believe you have these great seats, man. Did you get season tickets?
John, we're in my basement.
Ah, right. That new TV is huge.
Football is a game of inches, so get to the ultimate football experience at Sears, and we'll help put some awesome ones on your wall. Right now, save $200 on a sharp 60-inch 1080p LCD TV, only $999.99. This is game-changing. This is Sears. Offer ends 9/15/12. See store or sears.com/football for details. Prices may vary in Alaska and Hawaii.
Gift giving can be stressful. Birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, and the list goes on. Don't let your next special date sneak up and catch you unprepared. You're just a click away from the perfect gift at RedEnvelope.com. RedEnvelope.com has always been the place online to find extraordinary, one-of-a-kind gifts, but now it's even better with hundreds of amazing gifts. Whether it's cool gadgets or awesome sports stuff for him or a customized piece of jewelry for her, you'll find it all at RedEnvelope.com. Fast, easy, and perfect. What more could you ask for? How about 20% off everything, plus our signature red gift box free. Okay, done. Just go to RedEnvelope.com and enter promotion code HURRY at checkout. No one needs to know how easy it was for you to find such a great gift. That's our little secret. You can even schedule that special gift delivery weeks in advance. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. So go to RedEnvelope.com right now and enter promotion code HURRY at checkout to get 20% off everything, plus our signature red gift box free. Go to RedEnvelope.com, code HURRY. That's RedEnvelope.com, promo code HURRY. Hey parents, if your child's birthday is right around the corner, then listen up. BirthdayExpress.com has you covered with everything you need to make the next birthday the best one ever. From favors and treats to balloons, games, and decorations. Even better, go to BirthdayExpress.com today. Use promo code PARTY and get 15% off everything. Birthday Express also has an enormous selection of themes, including brands like Angry Birds, The Avengers, and Dr. Seuss. Just go to BirthdayExpress.com today and use code PARTY for 15% off. That's BirthdayExpress.com. Promo code PARTY.
Are you an inventor? Or do you know an inventor who would like to attempt to have an idea or invention patented and submit it to industry? For free information on how to get started, call InventHelp toll-free at 1-800-762-7000. InventHelp is America's largest invention company. Their referrals have helped inventors secure more than 7,000 patents, and they can provide free inventors information for you. Find out how to record your invention's date of origination and get an informative brochure and other material of interest to new inventors. Get started by calling 1-800-762-7000. Even if you have an idea for improving an existing product, you'll want to get this free inventor's information from InventHelp. Find out how to try to patent your invention and submit it to industry. Call now to get your free inventor's information. Call 1-800-762-7000. That's 1-800-762-7000.
You're listening to the Toad Hop Network, radio worth watching.
Number 1 then, and number 1 now.
You're listening to Heffron and Reed. Heffron and Reed. Rated #1 podcast by the World Podcasting Federation and the Podcast Ranking Association. No, for real. It says it right here.
Of course it's true. I mean, if someone says it on radio, then if it's been written down, then of course it's true. Yes, we won number 1 for the last couple of years running.
That's true.
On the
love it.
World Podcast Association and the World Federation of Podcast. Yep. So, good for
Congratulations.
us. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, I want to get back to, we just listened to The Whips. What'd you think, Rachel? I'd love to hear your thoughts.
All right.
A girl who loves freestyle music like me.
I hate rap, though.
Oh, you hate rap?
But that's
Bad
fine.
start.
How can you hate
Bad
rap?
start.
I like freestyle.
Not into it.
Sometimes
Once Yo MTV Rap started on MTV, I was like, that's it. It's all
What about
down.
the Beastie Boys? You don't like the Beastie Boys?
Beastie Boys are all right.
You
yeah.
look like you've banged a few rappers.
I haven't banged any rappers. No, I haven't even. No. Well, all right. We'll say that.
All right. Note to self. Remember to ask that later.
Like Eric Sermon back at a club in like '88 after an EPMD
Who's Eric
concert.
Sermon?
See what I'm saying?
Black or white?
Is that EPMD?
Black.
I never banged a black guy.
You never got down with a black guy?
No.
I've banged a black guy.
No, it's not for lack of them wanting me. That's for
I've had
sure.
a black guy want to bang me.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother story.
Yeah. Behind bars. Maybe. All right. So I can't help but question the subtext of this song. It's like, why are you singing about you miss the old days, you miss the party
That
days?
was his verse.
All right. What is what is going on?
See, my wife's watching, and I'm happy.
Yeah. Okay. So if my husband wrote that song, even in jest, I would just be like,
What's the
tell
problem?
me.
My wife has a very funny sense of humor, and she's very able to be going along with the fact that she knows I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I swear to God I am, honey, if you are
If you're a
watching this.
comedian's wife, then you got to know this. You're going to get poked at.
Half the shit in my
sometime.
act is about marriage sucks, and I'm like one of the most happily married guys I know.
But then why
you know.
would you? I don't get that.
It feels like sometimes, like if you're newlywed, if you're newly married, right, and you've never been married before, you've never been in a long relationship or something, it can sometimes feel like now you have a boss or you have someone to report to. Because otherwise, you just be out on your own doing whatever you want. You don't have to like check in with anybody, So it can feel like that sometimes. So I think that's probably what you're talking about.
It's kind of like when you're married, all of a sudden instead of like Sunday being your full football day like it used to be, your wife says something like, "A bunch of couples are going to take us on a brunch bunch. Do you want to go?" And I'm like, "I don't want to go to a fucking brunch bunch."
Right, and it's not that you're not
But
happy,
you end up
but
going.
it's something different and it's about your life that you're not used to, and so that's kind of what this whole song is about.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm happily married, believe me. But did you like this? You don't like rap though.
I'm not into rap, but it was a good song. It was funny.
Yeah.
Made me laugh.
What do you think, Zach?
I haven't heard that in a while. I think it's a good.
I like
good
that
jam.
song.
Yeah,
it does sound like an old Snoop Dogg or
It's a
NWA.
great beat.
Yeah,
and great. I think it's good.
Yeah, boy.
What up? Yeah, Flavor Flav.
Leroy, what's his name?
Leroy Miller
did the music on that one.
He's a white guy.
The music is good.
It only took us maybe one day to do all that.
Yeah,
and he started from scratch too. I said I want it to sound like NWA, and he's like, bam! He started with a little piano thing and the beat. But so I'm trying to make a video for it because I got a lot of people who always email me on Facebook and stuff. Are like, hey, when are you going to make a video for the Whips? And I want to do that, but I've made videos before, and you never you always lose money when you make a video because you don't make any money when you put it on YouTube. I mean, unless you get like millions of hits, no one's going to watch it. You're not going to get paid anything. Even Google AdSense doesn't pay you that much.
Right. Yeah, I just got my first Google AdSense check last week
for
$2.25.
Wow. Congrats.
And I have mad views.
And how many videos have you made?
A lot.
Now, have you ever actually made money, or you always lost money?
I mean, the stuff I've done for Comedy Central, I've made money because they.
Right. Well, that's different.
Different story. Doing stuff on my own.
Yeah.
Very rarely. I mean, what I'll do is I'll sell MP3s, that sort of thing online.
Right.
And people, like my last video was called I See Penises and Everything.
Nice.
And yeah, as I suck on this microphone. And
get closer.
That one was pretty good. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
That one was good, but I'm not getting more than $2,
That's true.
$3.
The innuendo is what I went for on that one. I'm just happy with this trigger over here. I'm like addicted to all these noises.
You just like the
noise.
Yeah, the noises are awesome.
So I'm trying to start a Kickstarter webpage. Your brother Jesse does a lot of producing of videos and that kind of stuff. What is he?
Yeah, he directs a lot of viral videos, music videos, stuff like that.
So I want to use your brother because we also did another song, which we'll get into in a minute. And I like your brother, so I want to use him. But it's not. It costs money to shoot this video, right? So I'm gonna do a Kickstarter to raise money. That way I don't lose money. I'm not trying to make money. I'm just trying not to lose money.
Right.
So if you want to see a video of the whips, you go to my Kickstarter page at some point. I don't have it up yet. But I'll follow me on Twitter at John Reap or at Heffern and Reap, and I'll keep you informed. But let's do this other one because we wrote another song that I think's hilarious.
This one's good. This was all John's idea, this song.
All right, you know that song Moves Like Jagger?
Uh-huh.
Okay. They play that thing all the time, and I got tired of hearing it. So we wrote a country version of that called Moves Like Haggard, Merle Haggard. And it's not about Merle Haggard. We're not making fun of Merle Haggard. This is about a chick who looks like Merle Haggard in a dress.
Wow.
Right. Basically what it is. And so, you ready?
She's Haggard.
She's haggard. Exactly.
And this video was shot, but yeah.
We have a video of this, which you can find on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/grin, like you're smiling Reaper, Grin Reaper. But here's the song. Check it out.
She eats Snickers bars.
That's that.
And drinks Busch Light from a jar. Cause she feels like wasting away a whole nother day. My God, what does she weigh? The highway patrol calls her a redneck. Got caught dipping skull. Where she's pregnant, she walks with a limp. Her gut is a blimp. Her mouth tastes like shit. And it goes like this. Take her by the gut, she'll blow you. Call her a slut, she'll show you all the moves like Haggard. She's got moves like Haggard. She's got moves.
That's a cow.
Mean.
It's mean.
That she's prone to.
It's mean.
We're not making fun of Merle Haggard, though.
And it's on you, yeah, with them moves like Haggard. She's got moves like Haggard. She's got moves like Haggard. Time was hard.
I want to see the video.
In the prison yard, she did some bending, got down on her knees. She snorted some keys, might have a disease. Has a kidney scar and bad liver. She blew Ringo Starr in '77. She shotguns her beer, mainline's Belvedere during her pap smear. And it goes like this. Take her by the curls and she'll blow you. If you call her Merle, she'll show you all the moves like Haggard. She's got moves like Haggard. She's got moves.
I love that part. It's the cow mooing. It's not about a real person, though. Yeah, with them moves like Haggard.
It's just an exaggerated version of some pig you banged once.
Yes.
Well, the video, there's a man in drag playing the girl. A very large man named Brian Kiley.
Yes, who's also very funny stand-up. And that video, we just sort of like guerrilla style that national 2 days.
More great music.
Good music.
She's got moves like Haggard. She's got moves. She's had so many kids.
All right, you get the idea.
You get the idea. But there you go. That was a dirty, mean song.
It kind of is now that I think about it.
No, I had a lot of people email me about that and say, like, I think you're an asshole.
Really?
Give me the ding.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, because, not everyone's as skinny as you dumbass. And I'm
But
like, okay,
it's not
I get
about
it.
a real person. It's a fictional
But I know,
person.
but
We've
I
all
can-
seen that person in a bar before.
But you also have a man in drag.
Because like I said, this
you
video.
couldn't be that mean. You couldn't actually put a girl in the video.
That's exactly why we used Brian. Great observation, which I just now realized.
Plus, we couldn't cast anybody.
Yeah, we were
I
already
would've done it.
We were already working together in Nashville, and Brian was the MC. And I said we were planning on shooting this video in Nashville anyway.
Mhm.
Like guerrilla style, just go out in the streets and just lip sync to it. And then I said, Brian, would you like to be in this video? And he said, sure. I was like, okay, you're going to be the chick. So we went out and bought him the big ass dress at Walmart, and the video was fun.
Brave kid. It was a really fun video. If you check it out, it's all shot on Broadway in Nashville, and it's really fun to watch. I mean, it's a fun video.
I've had a lot of people. I mean, what's the guy from Canada that gave it a big bump?
Mike Smith from Trailer Park Boys. Yeah.
Do you know that?
No.
Trailer Park Boys
Great show.
is a show. Was it a movie too?
Yeah, it was a movie as well, yeah.
They played on Comedy Central a lot. These guys are from Canada, and the guy who played, was it Bubbles?
Bubbles, yeah,
Because he's got these thick glasses, right?
Bubbles and John, you guys have a similar vibe. Yeah.
I feel like I would like that guy if I met him.
You guys would get along.
How do
He's
you
a
know
good
him?
guy. I know him through his ex-girlfriend, who doesn't talk to me anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. She was in the movie, and then she introduced him to me, and we got along really well and just kept in touch. He knows Eli as well.
Oh, yeah.
And
Small world.
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is a small world.
How did you get into this whole songwriting business to begin with? I mean, were you like funny first, or were you musical first?
I was rapping when I was in like 4th and 5th grade, but then I kind of realized I would never get anywhere as a rapper, like if I took it seriously.
Why? Eminem got pretty.
Eminem and those guys, I
You
was
know?
like, I'm
Vanilla
okay,
Ice?
but those guys are really good. And they dedicate themselves to it. And I'm like, I also do comedy, and I sing regular country music, and I do funny songs. I just was
You're all
not-
over the map.
I'm all over the place. I'm a fucking mess.
But you were 4 or 5 years old and you were rapping?
No, 4th grade.
Fourth grade.
5th grade.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Beastie Boys, all that came out, and I was like, that's what I want to do. And my mom was like, oh my God, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
And so I started doing music, then I started kind of doing it for fun, and then it sort of turned into maybe I could really write songs, maybe I can really do funny stuff. And then one day someone was like, you can, I'll pay you to do something. And I was like,
Really?
Future.
Who did that? Was that like your first paid gig?
Yeah, my first musical gig.
Cha-ching.
Thank you. Yeah, it was $8.
Nice.
And, yeah, it was something like that. It was like some guy was like, "Hey man, I'm looking for like a jingle for a Coors Light commercial. Do you have any rap you can do?" I'm like, "Yeah," and I wrote something, and I went in and we did it. And
How did you get? I mean, how did you get that? Did you have an agent or something?
I knew people from going out to clubs and partying with people, and just being 24 and not knowing anything better.
And so this guy just emailed you and said, "Hey, can you write a
we
jingle?"
We talked, and he's like, "Dude, you want?" I'm like, "I'll do something." And I was really eager to break into songwriting, and I started doing it. And then I started writing real stuff. Then I started writing joke songs, and I've done had a lot of songs in commercials and a lot of songs in movies and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Do you remember the first one? Like what the actual first thing?
It was called Guys Night Out for Coors.
Oh, okay.
Coors beer.
Beer, not Coors Light.
No, it's Coors beer.
Yeah, that sounds
Guys
like.
Night Out. It was so
Do you know
terrible.
anybody who drinks Coors? Just regular Coors?
The banquet beer.
Yeah. Was it Sam Jones?
Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott does it. He's
No,
got
but
the
it
hilarious
looks
voice.
good every time I'm like, I need to just switch to that. That's a man beer.
Yeah, it looks to me when I see that brown label, that
Yeah.
brown can, I think that there might be wheat floating around it. You know, like it doesn't
It just
look
screams
appealing to me.
1974 to me, which I like.
You got to have that long mustache where you get foamy when you drink it. That thing.
It's either that or a Blue Moon. I'm gonna go with the Coors.
So how long ago was the Coors thing?
That was probably like 98. And
98.
Then, then I started doing songs. I used to write with Fergie from Black Eyed Peas. I was
No
writing with
kidding.
her. Yeah, I met her, and she was on a couple of my songs. And then
what song?
they're on one song's called Other Side, one song's called Will the Ink Fade, one's called No Place at All.
Are those rap songs or
One's
those?
a rap song, two are country rap combined.
I love that.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's what I was doing, and then
How was
careers
Fergie?
changed. She was cool, man. She was really cool at the time.
Was this
And then
before? I mean,
right
obviously
before Black Eyed Peas, and then she blew up. Now I don't talk to her anymore. What's
Can you
up?
do
You don't
Fergie?
talk to her anymore.
Can you do
no,
Fergie?
I
No.
can sing really badly like her. I do love that song.
She does a good Cyndi Lauper, by the way. Yeah,
Oh, you
I'm
do?
not asking you to do it, but she
Can you
did
do
it.
Will
last
I
time.
Am?
Will I Am?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the last episode, you guys we were talking about Bruce Willis, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
And you guys were trying to find a song that he did. I found it.
The Return of Bruno.
It's called Pep Talk. You're not going to be able to play it, but it's on my computer. Anyway, Yeah, look it up. It's just called Pep Talk. By
Off
Bruce
the Return
Willis.
of Bruno album?
Yeah, I think so. This is a great track from Bruce's album. If it don't kill you, it just makes you stronger.
Oh.
Bruce is on harmonica and vocals. It's live from the
Bruce
Blue
Willis.
Cheese Lounge.
The Blue Cheese Lounge?
Yeah. I never heard of it either.
I'll take places I have no interest in playing for $500.
Wait, so it's not going to play?
No,
that would cost
I can
a
play
lot
it right
of money.
here.
I got it.
15 seconds.
You're not going to hear it, though.
I got it.
Can you hear it?
I can hear
Is
it.
that you or me?
Right now I'm getting it.
That sounds like shit.
That's you.
All right, I'm stopping this. Well, can you hear it?
Oh, it's like loungy.
You know what my favorite Bruce Willis song
This is
was?
what's
I
on-
banged
this is
to
what's
me.
on YouTube.
Do me, do me. Do me, and do me more.
Don't you mice go anywhere, because coming at you right now, live from the Blue Cheese Room, won't you welcome please, back from the moon.
There it is. You're playing it now. This just sounds like a mess. Someone's calling.
Almost sounds like the movie like Jagger.
Do I answer this thing? All right, go ahead and turn it down. All right, let's see who's on the phone here. This will be interesting. It's a 310 number. I'm guessing it's John Heffern. Hang on. Let me answer this.
That's all you know his number.
Is this when he kicks me off the show?
There's a guest on the phone.
I'm the one to play that one, too. All right, who's there?
Hey, this is John Heffern. I got a quick question for you. Why aren't you able to play songs from your computer? What's going on there? It's not being taken care of.
Dude, believe me, every little move I make, I'm pretending that you're sitting on my shoulder with a pitchfork and you're just jabbing me in the face. Wrong!
Miss you, Heffern.
Good. I'm listening to you guys up here doing this convention. And
where are you?
For a second. I'm in San Antonio.
Okay.
All right.
Home of the Alamo, which I didn't see until I was looking for food, and then I looked up and saw that it was the Alamo.
It's tiny.
There's no basement in the
tiny,
Alamo.
Yeah, did you go to the basement?
Yeah, I thought there was a Taco Bell in it when I went there.
Yeah, and it's right across. I'm surprised Ripley's, believe it or not, didn't get wrecked in the siege, because that's still standing and perfectly fine.
That building will never go down.
Hey, dude, that picture you posted today was hilarious.
Oh, I have another one. While I was reading my script, they came up and did the other side, just in case. It was a different dude, so there must be a day shift or a night shift when it comes to...
Did they give you any kind of...
Naked people, because going on at this hotel, there's some veterinarian seminar thing going on, so there's maybe 1,000 vet assistants hanging out in this hotel.
Sexy.
So I guarantee you had to have seen something, like some nakedness.
Yeah. Did that scare the crap out of you, though, when you walked out of your bathroom and there's a dude just stuck on your window like a fly?
Literally, I had a towel on, and I'm doing this corporate event, and I have a pretty big script, and I don't read well out loud.
You call it your script?
So I never not going over the script, so I had the towel on. I turned the corner, and there's a mirror right when you come out of my room. I might have flexed, or I might have kind of just checked myself out, turned, saw Mission Impossible guy clinging to my window, and my heart literally... You know, ever think you leave you left your iPad in the seat of an airplane when you like get off, and then you're like
Your heart drops into your stomach.
Yes. I've done that twice, by the way.
Yeah, my heart spiked about that fact.
That sucks so bad. I've done that at the Nashville airport. I got all the way out of the airport, and we're like, "Fuck."
I was at the Hard Rock I was at the Hard Rock in Vegas a couple weeks ago. I came out of the bathroom and there was a guy hanging out my window, and I got really excited because it's the first man to see me naked in like a year and a half.
Hollow back, son.
He's like, "Get in here, buddy." So, John, when are you coming back?
I'm not coming back for a few weeks. You know,
We're
I'm
gonna-
doing this thing, and then although
Have you been listening to the whole show?
well, I was walking, and then I was preparing Blake Shelton. I'm doing the show with
No shit.
Blake Shelton guy, and we were a thing. So it tuned in. So here's what I heard in the very beginning. Ready? Here's what I heard: up, 9/11, up, incest.
Oh.
Why? It wasn't.
9/11
That's
incest?
on his end because he has a bad connection, I guess.
Okay.
No, I was imitating what I heard from you guys.
Blah, blah, blah.
So it
incest. Blah, blah, blah. 9/11.
Porno.
But you were going in and out like a referee's mic in the NFL. I mean, was that what you heard?
That's what I heard. That's what it sounded like to me.
Sounds good over here.
I did hear you plug me, so I do owe you.
Yeah.
It was an odd plug. I'm going to be honest. You guys all remember 9/11. Oh, by the way, let's talk about John.
Never forget.
I mean, it was placed weird, but I'm going to be happy that you did.
Hey, if I don't plug you, the terrorists win, John.
Now, let me ask you guys this. I'm doing this, thing for this corporation. They gave me a pink shirt to wear on stage.
Nice.
Like I don't even want to say it's pink. It's like
salmon.
It's
Nantucket red.
Would you have said anything, or would you have just put on the shirt?
Are they paying you?
Dealt with it?
Wear the shirt, dude.
Yeah. How much is it?
Wear something else.
How pink is it? How long do you have to wear it? How much you getting paid? Tons of questions here.
Yeah. Lot to work with.
Okay, well, let's go. Super pink, and the other option was a really bad yellow. I can text it to you so you guys can see.
Why do they make you wear?
Why do they care what color you wear?
Are you doing an Easter egg corporation?
Yeah. What's the deal? Why are they making you do this?
Is this the Pause Corporation?
Yeah, it's colors. So I mean, it is their colors kind of, but
then you gotta wear it.
I didn't know if I should say anything or not. So I kind of
a man can wear pink.
Yeah, pink's in.
Pink's fine.
No,
I have a pink shirt.
It's not a pink. It's I can't even describe it.
Is it neon? Is it like bright?
There's men walking around all over LA.
Is it a
wearing
deep
pink.
V?
That's true.
Is it a deep V?
Well, what would it throw you off as a performer if you never wear that type of stuff, and then now you have a color that is
just don't look down.
crazy.
Don't look down.
That's good. Yes.
What bothers me more? I mean, the shirt wouldn't bother me so much, but when I was on Last Comic Standing, they made us wear jackets. Like a 1980s Seinfeld sort of stand-up.
Right. Big shoulder pads.
And I never wear a jacket on stage. This is not me, and I always protested it. So I did not like wearing the jacket, although I wore the jacket because that's what the producer wanted, and that's what I did. So, but right after I won, though, and you can find this on YouTube too, as soon as I won, the first thing I did after I did like this was I took the jacket off and threw it on the ground.
Ooh, you rubbed it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Rub it
God.
in your face, Last Comic Standing.
That was a $50,000 microphone you broke that night, by the way. Let's never forget that.
That's true.
Never forget.
So, John, that wouldn't bother me so much. I mean, it's just temporary, right?
Well,
Put it this way, John. John, I wish I wish somebody was telling me what color shirt to wear before I went on stage.
Heffron Hubbard.
Yeah, it's now I feel bad that I said what I told them is let me be me first. I'll wear my sports jacket and look nice, and then halfway through I will change into your stuff to host some of the games and stuff from the stage. So I'm branded with your brand.
That's a good
let
compromise.
me come out and do the first 10 minutes of just being me so I can win over the people first. I mean, that's a fair
So
compromise.
you're normally wear purple, right? Is that...
Yeah, I'm more posted about it. I'll text you guys. Like I said, it's a great company stuff, but I'm going to text you guys personally the color of the shirt, just so you can see.
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to that.
I can't wait. I can't wait, John.
Please text it right now.
I'm going to text. I'm going to hang up with you guys. John, I know you plugged in your Heffron & Reed website, right?
Yes, I plugged the website. I plugged the Amazon link. I plugged the bonus show. I've done it all.
Okay. Why do I feel like a parent calling a kid's house and he made everybody in the apartment shut up?
You're micromanaging.
Yeah, I know. It's exactly what it feels like in here. Everyone's looking at each other like, can we, is this cool? Is he mad at us?
I'm sorry, John. Real quick, I don't know who you call her. Who's John Heffron?
We're just waiting to show off again.
Yeah, and by the way, Rachel, I said no one allowed in the house while I'm gone.
Sorry.
He's going through your drawers. He's eating all your food. All right, John, thanks for calling in, buddy. Have fun. Have fun in San Antonio.
All right, guys, great show.
Talk to you later.
Bye. First-time caller, long-time listener.
Bicycle.
First time, long time.
All right, he's off the hook. Okay, well, that was good.
Nice guy.
Yeah, I like Heffron.
He's funny.
But he's normally in this chair running the show, so...
You're doing a good job today, Reap.
We're done in 2 minutes? Oh, crap. We're going to do one more thing. Quick.
Shit,
I want to play, you have a new CD?
Yeah, it's called Moose Knuckle.
Nice.
It's a bunch of comedy songs, and it's online under ZachSelwyn.com or on iTunes and CD Baby, all that.
I'm going to play a quick little song from your CD.
Play a verse. Play
this
just
one's
the first
called
verse, then you guys.
Vegan Zombie.
Vegan Zombie.
Here we go.
All my friends eat human brains. I'm trying to survive on wheat and whole grains. It's hard being a vegan zombie. Yeah, my brothers enjoy eating human flesh, where I like a nice kale and avocado dish. It's hard being a vegan zombie. I think human skin just tastes like jerky. I prefer a nice helping of tofurkey and a little treat bark with soy sauce. Sure is fun.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
And you can get that where?
iTunes, Zach Selwyn, Vegan Zombie on the Moose Knuckle
Wait, I forgot
LP.
to do this.
Heffron and Reap. Shameless plugs.
Yeah, shameless.
I forgot to do the shameless plug. Oh, John just texted me the picture of this shirt. Oh, my God.
Let's see.
Look at this shirt. I'm going to hold it up to the camera, too. Can they
Oh, man.
see this?
He can wear that.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
But look, you can't
He
really
wears
tell how
purple
bright
all
it
the
is.
time.
Back off a little bit. Look at that thing. He actually looks good in
I
that.
like the stance, though.
Yeah, look, it's very
That's like the Angelina Jolie Oscar.
very
leg out.
Western. Is it time to wrap it up? All right. Thank you so much, Zach.
Thanks, John.
And
Thanks a
as
lot.
always, Rachel, thank you so
you.
much for being here. I had a blast. I think I did pretty good without John here.
Good job.
And that, I guess we're going to sign. I'm going to end it playing my Metro Jethro song. So, all right. We'll see you next time. Go to heffernandreap.com.
I'm a Metro Jethro. I put a faux honk on my scarecrow. I like Jim Beam in my espresso. I'm a Metro Jethro. I'll make a rat tail out of your cornrows. My cell phone cover is green camo. Tubing down the river, that's where I want to be. 'Cause I can drink some wine and then take a pee. Well, I won't dress up if I'm going to the fair, but I might just put a little product in my hair. Well, I do some yoga on my bass boat. I eat tuna salad, but I hold the mayo. I put a